Alrighty, good morning. Welcome to Mac Bean Scottish Fitness. I'm out on a daily walk to get my blood moving. So we're going to talk about motivation. So my best friend gave me a call this morning, and we served together, and then he went along and went back in the reserves and ended up going to Afghanistan, ended up going to Iraq. And back in the day, we were some hardcore mama foxtrots, let's call it that way. And our endurance was through the rough. We could run, we could hike, we could climb, you name it. We were lean, mean fight machines. And he always stayed real heavy on the endurance side. Here's the pond. We can see that the level is up nice, and I don't have anything floating to the top. That tells me that the fish are still alive. Anyway, he was always on the endurance side, and I was always on the strength side. And then he's talked to me, and he's out going for a walk. He's asking me about cardio. And my cardio usually is taking these hikes. I haven't done them for a while because, well, the weather has been cold. And we started talking about it, raw strength over cardio. What's the advantages? And he's saying, well, you need to work on your cardio because, what if this scenario is somebody, sit there and pushed your wife down and took off, would you be able to catch them? And I was thinking about it. Well, within 100 meters, I'm pretty fast. After that, my endurance ain't what it used to be, and I used to be a distance runner. And I was telling him, I said, listen, I can catch them pretty quick. I can do this, excuse 4B, excuse 13A, he's like, John, stop deflecting. Would you be able to catch him? I said, probably not. If you were taking on somebody of your ability but younger, how would you do? Well, hopefully I'd avoid the situation to begin with. But I think I'd do pretty good. He said, well, if the fight goes more than 2 minutes, well, pretty much over for me. Very strong, but my endurance has suffered. And we'll call it what it is. You can sit there and kind of forget about things. I haven't been doing these walks for a while because of the weather, but I have a treadmill in the house. The gyms have those. Now, I did get a lot of walking in during the weekend. So at the Arnold, I probably was getting about a 10-mile hike every day. Well, maybe not Sunday. I was only there half a day, so I'll call it 5. By the end of the day, I was beat. My dogs were barking, and I had to get them up off the ground and relax. But I've noticed in the morning, they've been sluggish mornings. I used to get up and spring up full of energy. And lately I go to bed at a good time. I get good sleep. I got all these plans that I'm going to do in the morning. And I get up in the morning and find myself not moving like I used to. So my buddy kind of reminded me, goes, what was your routine? I said, routine was I had a shake and took care of some things, and then I went for a walk, get my blood moving. And lately I've been having my coffee, and then I sit down on the lazy boy with the cat, and next thing you know it, it's 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I haven't done anything. And then I'm kind of bummed at myself for allowing myself to get in that situation. And next thing you know, I'm making some food or a shake around 10 o'clock. and then I'm out the door maybe 11:30 and heading to the gym. So definitely not taking advantage of my time. So it's like, okay, let's sit there and revamp it, let's rethink it, and let's get going again. So here I'm at my walk. Now it's about 10 o'clock. But I had to thank my buddy for motivating me that way. You know, wouldn't let me do any of that deflection. And because we know each other, sometimes we understand we have to kind of push each other that way. So, shout out to Robert, appreciate that. And that'll help me get going and kind of get myself, the puppy dogs, get myself remotivated and get back to what I need to be doing. Got the puppy dogs out here. I haven't seen them for a while. Hey there, puppy. How you doing? You don't get in trouble if you say hi to me? Huh? Are you gonna get in trouble if you say hi to me? I know, they do that sometimes. How you doing there, Jake? You a good doggy? You a good dog? Yeah. He hasn't seen me for a while. He gets scolded when I pet him. Now, over here, they don't get scolded. I gotta go visit the pup dogs. Having pets kind of makes your life a little better. I got that feral cat now, pretty much attached to me. And it's calming. Puppies! Now, I haven't probably seen these guys since, oh my God, last fall. How we doing? I gotta figure out where their electric fence is. So they have one of those no-see-em fences. Hey, puppy dogs. How we doing? Aw. How we doing? Yeah. Oh, yeah. How we doing? You good doggy? Yeah. How we doing, guys? How we doing, huh? How we doing? Yeah. Good doggies. You good doggies. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just want some lovin's. Yeah. Just want some lovin's. Yeah. Her mama. They're good dogs. So, got my little pet the dogs in. Now we'll start heading back. So a short walk, maybe about a mile at the best, just to start it off. Now we got a big old bird, probably a vulture. There it is. Huh. Must be something there of interest for him to stay that close to the car. And I'll be heading that way. And I'm thinking there's a dead animal there. Huh. Kind of cool. We'll head that way if he sees. See if he stays. Or she. Hard to tell. It looks like the, I'm guessing at this distance it's a vulture. It's definitely too big to be a hawk, in my opinion. And if I was closer, we do get eagles come out here from time to time too. Woo, boy, that wind has picked up. So I do have the thicker hat on. Now I'll be wearing this more often outside because I need to keep the sun off my ears, especially the one that had that skin cancer removed and a new skin graft. So it'll be very sensitive to sunlight. So I'll be wearing these hats outside more often. But glad my buddy kind of laid it to me straight. Yeah, it's a vulture. I can tell from here. He's just cruising around looking for scraps. Trying to catch the thermal too. There we go. So, this is going to be more of my routine. Try to get out for a short walk, even if it's just walking up down the driveway a few times. And hopefully they'll get me motivated and get me moving sooner. Because the plan was to be in the Shore Gym by now, and obviously that's not happening. So what I'll do is I'll change it up and go to the local gym, and I'll probably do back. And then tomorrow, get back on schedule, and then go bench. So that's the game plan anyway. We'll see how that's going. I do have a call I'm expecting around noon from my cousin. Haven't talked to her in a while. So we'll play a little catch up. And then it's off to work I go. Hopefully I'll be able to do more of this stuff when I retire. We're still looking at least 3 years away. It doesn't mean I'll quit working, but at 67, I think it's a good time for me to take my Social Security, because there's no penalty, at least at this time, about how much money I earn. Right now, if I took it, which I can, there's a penalty, and I earn too much money, so it really doesn't make sense. I never really would see that money. Let me see. Been a while since I grabbed mail. For some reason it seems to be something beyond what everybody else can do. So I'm going to sign off there. Remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise. Just get in the gym, lift, and just go outside and walk.